producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
Don't forget, at 7:20 this morning, we've got a Roses update for you.
Well, also don't forget that at 7:40, we are giving away the grand prize for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. If you have heard people become the finalists for the Taylor Toss-Up, today is the day.
Woo!
We are pulling the grand prize winner's name at 7:40, and Eric's got his money on phone difficulties on excitement.
Because in radio, you want them to be excited, especially when a big prize like this. I mean, Miami.
You're the grand prize
Taylor
winner.
Swift.
And then...
Oh, cool. All right.
If you yell too much, we can't hear you. If you don't yell enough, we can't hear
I'm
you.
trying to see if Price Picks covers this, more or less,
Prize
if they'll
Picks.
yell.
Price Picks. And so now we're focusing on your calls at 833-390-KRBE. It's always wedding season somewhere, especially in Houston, Texas. You don't get married in June and July outside if you like your friends and family. But some people still, for some reason, try that. And always wedding stories, there's, all you got to say is, tell us a wedding story. And everyone's got one. We even have some of our own. So 833-390-KRBE. The question we asked is, were you invited to be a bridesmaid and it just did not go well for you? There are a lot of women who are not friends anymore because it's their closest friend they wanted at their wedding and you don't talk to them anymore. And why is that? Because all these different factors happen. So Danielle's up first at 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, good morning.
Hi,
Danielle.
Happy Monday. What's going on with
Happy
you?
Monday.
How long ago was this a wedding story you're about to tell us?
This was about maybe 6 years ago.
Okay.
I knew this person through middle school, high school. We were very close friends. We went to college together. And so I was not surprised when she asked me to be one of her bridesmaids. And in short, it was very expensive, a lot of the activities that, she wanted to move. She had recently moved away, so she had developed new friendships, so I did not see her, as often as we used to. But I tried to stay involved. I had recently lost everything in an apartment fire.
Oh, no.
So funds were very limited, and she knew that. But eventually she kind of stopped inviting me. She slowly started to kind of not involve me in things, and then eventually I got a call asking to give up my dress, which I had already put a deposit down.
What? Oh, wait, can you please take me through that phone call? How does she call you and say, can you give your dress to this other girl I want to walk for me instead
And did she bring
of
it
you?
up right away, or did she small talk and then hit you?
She small talked, She asked how we were doing, how my family was doing. She basically used the apartment fire as the reason. She tried to make it seem like she was helping me out.
Oh.
So she was, she understood that I was going through a lot, and she didn't want to put pressure on me to, basically move forward with things. And so she had someone else who, was able to, and she just kind of left it up to me. And I said, well, I was angry, and I'm like, it's fine, whatever. But I would ask for my deposit, and I never got a deposit. She was like, I can't get the dress. She was actually at the place because I could hear the person at the desk say, I cannot release her dress. She needs to call. And I was basically stuck on, I need my deposit. And she was like, well, I'll send it to you. I'll Venmo it to you. I just really need you to release it right now. And so,
so this is
I
recent.
released it.
6 years ago.
No, 6 years. Yeah.
So she wanted to release the dress to the other. How is the other girl gonna? How do you know the other girl's gonna fit in that dress? I mean, she wanted to release the dress to give to somebody else that fits that same size.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know who this person was. I'm assuming she did fit into the dress. I don't know.
So you didn't even go.
I did not speak to her after that.
You didn't go to the wedding at all then as a guest?
No.
Okay.
Whoa, you weren't even at the wedding.
So since the phase out,
I
have
don't
you had
blame you. I wouldn't go to the wedding
No, but
either.
did you say you weren't invited, or you just chose not to go?
No, I did not receive an invitation. I did not.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
God.
So after that
You went
phase
from being a
out,
bridesmaid to not even on the list to attend.
And you never
That girl showed her true colors
and
right
no
there.
deposit back.
Yeah.
And you
And
lost-
no deposit
She never
back.
gave the money
How much
back.
was that? How much was that, Danielle?
It was $200.
That sucks.
That's
So I'm
not
going
right.
to guess that's the last time y'all spoke when she was on the phone with the bridal
Yep.
salon trying to get your dress.
Yep.
Yes, that's
So you've
correct.
never
That is
spoken
I did not speak to
so
her.
Awkward,
She showed her
Danielle.
true colors.
See, you're
better off without
proving
that.
how crazy that is. It's so bananas.
But
And
I'm
how
doing
many
you a
people-
favor because, you're in the fire.
I love it when they're trying to backstab you and
If
they
you're doing
make
me a
it
favor,
sound
then
like
pay for my dress and don't
they're
care that I
helping you.
can't come to the other events and be happy that I'm
Right.
part of your wedding. Don't do it that way.
Don't take me out.
Yeah.
Help
A
me
lot
out.
of times it has to do with
Viral.
money because there are a lot of activities and you feel obligated to do things.
Right.
And I mean, it sucks.
but to not even
to
extend
not have
an
the cash to
invitation.
be able to do it.
Like Sam said, when you're kicked while you're down, fire.
Totally.
And then you're
I'd
not
be-
even helping me out.
Yeah.
Like, if you really cared for me.
Right. And she clearly didn't, sadly.
Wow, that's horrible.
Man, so one girl said she was a bridesmaid for her cousin's wedding, which was in Vegas. And she was unemployed at the time, but she would drive DoorDash on the side. So she didn't have a lot of income, but she tried to make all the events that she could. We planned her a bridal shower. We even hired a party decorator. It was fully catered. I got sick the week of the party. I found out a day later that when I got sick, it was COVID. Then I got everybody else sick. She didn't even check on us.
Oh, wow.
She told her friends, including her best friend who did nothing, that I didn't even like they spent any money on this party. It was like the worst party I've ever had. She just crap talked this girl that spent all this time and effort, and then she ended up not being in the wedding.
What do you do with that when you got a friend that's a Debbie Downer? Like, you like them, but just negative.
At a certain point, when somebody
do you want
is-
that in your wedding?
No.
No.
When somebody is
Then
taking
they'll really be mad at you.
and taking and taking, and they just suck the energy out of you, you got to cut them loose at a certain
What if
point.
they're like, you're just, good friends, but you just know they're just a negative person?
Yeah.
Well, what do you do if you have a good friend and you know, like everyone's down on their luck financially, but you really want these people to stand up for you in your wedding? Is the right choice then say, all right, I'm just going to pick a color. Just and I'm going to
That's
get
what I
easy,
did.
like black dress. Fine.
That's what I did.
Just find a black dress.
Yep.
I don't care what it looks like. Just put
Yep.
a black dress on.
Whatever
'Cause
makes you feel
For
comfortable.
a long time, it was
Yep.
a big faux pas to not have to wear a black dress, but now it's like very classy.
Fine.
Anna or Anna? Hi, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. How do we pronounce your name?
Anna?
Anna, welcome to the show. Tell us a situation where you lost touch with the bride because of a bad bridesmaid story, or you were the bride.
Yeah, it was oddly similar to the last story. I was my very best friend in high school. We called each other sisters and everything. And she invited me to be her best bridesmaid. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But in the end, I felt obligated to tell her, hey, when I get married, I'm going to have to ask my own actual sister to be my bridesmaid. And after that, she was no longer my friend. I wasn't even invited to the wedding.
What?
Oh, because you said that?
Hold on.
not invited to the
Let me
wedding.
roll it back. You weren't even on the radar to get married. You just made the statement to your BFF that when I get married, though, you're not going to be my person because my sister's going to be that person.
Used to
You
be a
offered the
bridesmaid.
information, and then she dumps you.
Yeah, and this ruined a 5+ year long, best friendship where we did everything together.
That
It was
sucks.
devastating for me. I
Wow.
was so sad. I begged her to be my friend still afterwards. She wouldn't even talk to me.
Now, I'm just curious, why did you share with her, hey, when I get married, you're not in my wedding?
Yeah.
Why did you share that?
No. She was still going to be my wedding. I was just like, hey, I just feel like I really have to have my actual sister be my best bridesmaid. I don't know why.
Maid of
but I
honor.
Maid of
felt
honor.
obligated.
Maid of honor.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Maid of honor. And
Which would make sense.
Yes.
I didn't want her to be hurt when that happened because she had asked me to be hers, and I was
Oh.
like, "Hey,
Right.
I'd love to be yours."
Maybe the
but-
timing was off.
So, did you follow each other on social media? Do you know what's going on?
No, she doesn't do social media, and I actually tried to keep up with her and everything after that, but it was very difficult because she didn't want anything to do
If
with
you
it.
want me to try and
For
get you on
closure.
closure, I'll get you.
Can I ask how old you guys were when this happened?
Okay, so yeah, this was 20 years ago.
Oh.
So you were like, what, 22 or 20?
God, she got married very young, right out of high school.
Oh.
Like
So she was
19.
like 20, and I was like a year younger than her, so I was like 19.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And
'cause
I'm
she
44.
Seems
Oh,
immature
wow.
for her to act.
And
that
now it's
way.
at the point she's
Sorry.
like, after 5 years, she's like, guys, what's the sense of?
yeah, trying to keep
I
that
mean, do you
friendship.
even really want to be friends with her after this much time has
And in fact,
passed?
she didn't and you weren't invited,
I
right?
really,
That's
to
wild.
an extent, I'm just like, well, this is what she needed. So I think
mean-
that's it. I mean, I'm over it now. But I was just crazy listening to this story online with this other girl that had like a similar thing happen. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's real, I
That's
guess.
supposed
These
to be
things happen to
boring.
women.
I mean, what's really throws me about Anna's story is the girl was so offended she wouldn't be the number one bridesmaid. Like, so
maid of
offended
honor.
that she's going to,
Yeah.
that the sister is going to be more important than this girl.
Well, she's not even dating anyone.
It's the sister.
Yeah, it
of
was a
course you're going to, if you're
hypothetical.
close to your sister,
Like,
you want her
you're-
to be your maid of honor.
To break up a
is
friendship
so
over a
kooky.
hypothetical.
I feel bad for that lady that got her husband.
I wonder if they're still
When they
married.
got
We should
married.
ask. Do you know? Hold on, wait, Anna. Do you know if they're still married, or did you find out if they stayed together, or that lady's still married?
Last I heard, they were together, but I stopped trying. Like after 10 years, I
Yeah, after 10
stopped
years.
trying.
I
Well,
bet.
you
Nobody
gave
can
I
blame
really
you.
I let it go, and then I'd go back, and I think
Yeah.
if we ran into each other at a grocery store or something, we'd be like, "Oh, it's great to see you," but I think she was really hurt by it. And
Yeah,
whole
hypotheticals.
thing.
You know that husband's
That's
in
wild.
hell in that
Yep.
marriage.
Oh my God, Eric!
Well, that was extreme.
You're
Eric.
destroying her entire marriage.
Oh yeah, hypotheticals.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Well, y'all go to the listener line 713-278-VENT. That's the listener line number. You can leave
Eric's
your
right,
comments
though.
there.
When you get angry at something that hasn't even happened,
That'd be like all of a sudden you tell your wife you had a dream about something and it was like a sexual dream.
about somebody
And
else.
they're like, what?
How dare you?
We're getting divorced.
Cheated on me. Wait, it was
We're
a dream.
divorcing.
Why'd I even say anything?
Okay, I'm going to say happy birthday to Stephanie. She listens to us all the time, and today is her birthday. It's her special day. Happy birthday to you,
Happy birthday.
Stephanie, September 30th.
Happy birthday, Stephanie.
And she likes to listen to the podcast, so she gets that forever there. Sam's perfect personal wishes.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Coming up next, a Roula and Ryan's Roses update. Denise and Marcus in the case of the steamy imprint on the shower glass. Was it the housekeeper?
Was it the maid?
Was it another woman? Or were they Denise's and she doesn't remember? Well, you're going to get a recap of what happened last Thursday, and we're not going to talk to Denise. We're talking to Marcus coming up. The guy that we were questioning his story or not. Eric will let us know. But it's a Roses update next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Coming to 713 Music Hall, Benson Boone on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
October 10th is the date for that show. So, of course, we're going to hook you up with tickets for that. We have so many experiences. Don't forget, 8 o'clock this morning, we're going to do Say It for Sabrina. We have a chance to hook you up for that concert tour when it comes through Houston. And in about less than 20 minutes from now, we're pulling a grand prize winner's name for the Eras Tour. We've been doing Taylor Toss-Up for how many days and gotten all these finalists, and it comes to this. Somebody's going to be awarded the trip for two to Miami for the Eras Tour with the tickets to the show, the hotel, and the airfare. So that's
There's gonna be a
gonna
lot of
be
tears,
740.
crying from happiness, and then a lot of people crying because they didn't win.
I know.
But then you've got that side bet. Do they explode with joy, or are they so overcome by the announcement that they're like, thanks?
Are you kidding me? Like that? That's,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah.
is this a prank?
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow, I did? Oh,
That'd be the
that's
meanest
cool.
prank, by the way. We would never do that.
Oh, my God.
That'd be terrible.
That's a real jerk move.
Yeah, so we have a lot going on today. But right now, it's time for a Roses update.
Now, time for a Roula and Ryan's Roses update.
We're going to do this on the air.
104.1 KRBE.
I let that guy earn his money.
Yeah, he
by
did.
saying that.
Parental
Okay.
discretion is advised.
Always.
Denise came to us because she saw the imprint of breasts on the glass shower wall in
the
her
steam,
shower.
In the steam. And there are a lot of different philosophies on what would cause that. Like, who would do that and why? Because Denise said she did not do that. Her dude's name is Marcus, and there were a lot of questions about how that happened. So if you missed what conclusions we all came to last week or how that whole thing played out, let me start you off with hearing Denise listen into my conversation with Marcus on sending red roses to someone, which I made a big deal about. I told him how expensive
Very
they
romantic.
were and how romantic they are. It's such a huge bouquet, these giant red roses. Where do you want to send them, Marcus?
Just from me. She'll know who it is. It's going to go to Lindsay. Just thinking of you, and then you can leave it from me.
Lindsay is the one you sent it to, your coworker? Why are you sending roses to her, Marcus? Wait, was she naked in my shower?
Marcus, your wife told us that she discovered the boob prints in the shower.
And you've
What
been
about
calling
it?
her the detective.
She's been going off about it for a week now, and I told her, I don't know.
How was she in our shower?
Ask the maid. I mean, what do you want me to do, babe? We've been together for 10 years now.
Okay, but you just sent roses to your coworker from me. Romantic red roses.
And I made it very clear they were romantic.
It's just a coworker. Why not?
Oh, Lord, not
I
one of
mean,
these.
oh, hey, Ryan, I'm going to send you some
Why
roses.
not?
Okay.
We just got a little promotion recently. I just figured it was a good idea. That's all. I'm not sure what's up with her right now.
But don't forget, Marcus, you told me as the florist to just write me. That Lindsay will know who sent her red roses. So maybe it's not your first time giving her flowers. Because if I got a bouquet of red roses and it was from me, I'd totally be clueless if I wasn't
You
messing
probably
around
think
with
it was your
somebody.
husband, is what you would think.
Well, if I wasn't married, I don't know. Is Lindsay married?
Actually, she is, yes.
how do you think her husband's going to feel that you've sent roses to her? I mean, you're so clueless.
He would be happy if she received them.
I don't think I'd be happy if my woman is at work and another dude's sending her roses thinking of you. I would not be happy.
Not at all.
Dude, she's going to tell you the same thing. We don't have anything going on. We work together, that's it.
He's going to die on this hill. He's not going to admit.
Somebody took a shower, and it wasn't Denise.
Somebody put their bosom up on that glass, and she's trying to figure out whose it is.
I told Denise check with the maid.
No, she said it's not the housekeeper.
Plus, a maid would be smart enough to clean it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's their job. It's literally their job.
They know how to clean.
Yeah, because then you get faulted for leaving behind marks on the glass. That doesn't make sense, Marcus.
Me and Denise, we made a vow to each other that before we cheat, we will break up. We're going to be together. That's my wife. She's the only woman I want.
Are you saying
Yes,
that
ma'am.
Lindsay's never been in our house and there's no circumstance that she would ever have been in our shower?
We had a project, okay? We could not work inside the office. Lindsay had to come by the house. She did spill coffee on herself here. She actually got it all over me as well. But that's all it was. Nothing else. Huh?
Oh, so
So
the
now-
shirt was not in the office. It was at the house.
But now we finally dragged that out of him because he was adamant.
And it's
that
maybe
there's
sticky,
no
so she had to go wash it off.
What about the Instagram post?
She left you an Instagram post that said, next time I'll try not to ruin your clothes. And then she put a winky emoji, which is what tipped me off.
That's because she spilled coffee all over the damn place. It got on me as well.
But now you're saying that. Before you said...
You're tripping yourself
Okay,
up.
I think, listen, Denise, we're just going to go in circles and circles here. You have enough information. You stick to your guns on it.
Call her husband.
Yeah, let him hear this. It's on podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
And find out the truth.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
All right. And I'm surprised, Eric, you said that you were not able to get a hold of Denise.
Nope.
She was not willing.
Not willing to come on. She's over it.
So let's welcome Marcus then, who was willing to come
He wants to
on.
defend.
Marcus, welcome back to the Roula and Ryan show.
Good morning to you.
I
Yeah,
did
this
not
is
expect
different.
this at all.
Why
I
are
did
you?
not expect this.
Why are you calling us?
Well, first of all, I wanted to tell you guys, I knew the voice when you called me in the first place.
Oh, you knew it was me?
Oh, now you're trying to say that you knew it was Roses all along.
Why is
We
it
just
Denise-
heard that.
Well, I know the damn radio station. We listen all the time. The problem, and my thing is, why not give me a chance to make good? That was like a setup, guys.
But you didn't help yourself, Marcus.
Nobody's buying that. You did not know it was
Well,
Roula.
how could I? You called me talking about roses.
Well, wait, hold on a second. Where's Denise? Why can't she also be on the phone? Where is Denise?
You ruined my marriage. She hasn't been home since.
She does not want to talk on the radio anymore after everything that
Well,
happened.
obviously not after you guys embarrassed us the first time.
I am shocked that you are the one that's volunteering yourself as tribute.
And you're the one who
to be
embarrassed.
on
You
here.
embarrassed the family.
yourself. I mean, come on.
I mean, I had a little confession to make. I guess that was my reason for coming on.
And what was it? It
what's
was
the
that Lindsay
confession?
Well, the boob, Lindsay was at the house, but the boobs in the shower, guys, honestly, it wasn't her.
Whose were they?
It was the neighbor's Rachel.
Are you cheating with your next door neighbor as well?
No. I totally forgot, guys. 2 weeks ago, she came over, and she just asked to take a shower, that's all.
Why? Why would your
Ding dong.
neighbor?
Hey, can I take a shower at your house?
What? That makes sense.
She had no hot water. I mean, what can I do, guys?
But how would you forget to tell your wife this?
Yeah, that would have been your initial defense.
I mean, we stuck you to the screws.
It's not that I forgot to tell her. It's just, how do you tell your
It's
wife
just that I
something?
have not created the lie yet.
Oh, man.
I don't
this
believe
is
you. I think you're
crazy.
sleeping with both.
I just can't believe you called us to just further put yourself in it. I don't understand.
That is not why I'm here, guys. Like I said, we listen all the time. We love the show, so I know she's not going to call. She's pissed.
Okay, but if you're trying to call to make it better, you're making it worse.
I just want her to know I love her, and I want her to come back home. I know she's listening, and honestly, seriously, I do just want her to come back home.
You've had 4 women in that shower.
How has he
the
had 4
housekeeper?
women?
The wife, Rachel, what's the other?
Lindsay.
And the maid.
Oh, and the
housekeeper's
maid.
just cleaning
Yeah,
it.
but we don't know. But she's still in the shower cleaning it. Not well if she didn't
Okay.
cover the.
No,
Either
she
way.
didn't cover the
boobs.
boob marks.
Listen, what you're doing right now, Marcus, doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. But
I'm
the
so
fact
confused.
that you think it makes sense, that's all we can go with. So we're going to let you go now, and you go figure it out with Denise. Are you trying to work it out with her? Or
I think that's why he's on. I think he's trying to reach her.
Oh, because she's ghosting you.
And he is digging himself deeper.
If you're listening, babe, don't listen to them. Come home, please.
All right, Denise, he wants you home.
Yep.
But let us know if you go.
Everything happens for a reason.
Oh, God, I'm just not buying any of this. Could you imagine, Eric, if somebody came to your door, hey, I'd like to take a shower. My hot water's out. What would you say?
I mean, if they're
It's your
friendly,
neighbor.
I mean, help them out. But I would tell my mate right away.
Hey, somebody's here and taking a shower.
And I wouldn't put them in my main. Unless that's all you have is one
shower.
But he didn't
bathroom.
even acknowledge this until so far after the fact. And when you were initially accusing him of cheating, why wouldn't he have even mentioned it back then?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, he just
Too
made
many
this
questions. Too many questions.
I don't think
Doesn't
he
make sense.
did himself any favors by coming
That's
on.
what I said. He's putting himself more in it.
It's
All right.
just
Well,
not-
maybe one day Denise will want to reach out.
And so, if you knew it was us, then why wouldn't you give the roses to your wife?
Exactly. We listen
I
all
knew
the
it was you.
time, but I'm just sending them to Lindsay.
I did that.
Even though
just to
Denise
screw
is
you.
listening. Yeah, that's exactly what everyone believes. Give me a break.
It's bad when you do something wrong, but when you compound it with a lie to cover it, that's even worse.
Go to krbe.com and you can find out questions that you need answers to. I mean, find answers that you have questions in your relationship. Now, don't forget, in 30 minutes, Ryan Chase is going in the mystery box.
Yeah.
What?
Because Ryan Chase does not try things on Try It Tuesday. And on Try
You
It
get 3
Tuesday,
strikes.
you get 3 strikes and you're in the box.
Crap.
You have 6 strikes. So it's 2 boxes back to back.
You put your feet in one of them, and then your hands in the other. We got everything.
All of
We'll
that.
put the first thing in there and then do that and then make you leave the room again, put another thing in there.
no.
And do it again.
And it wasn't us, man. I forgot.
Yeah,
The listener left a listener line on
loving.
Friday and said, "Hey, because you were gone,
Uh-huh.
you were in Colorado for the weekend.
Yes.
So that listener reminded us that.
Thanks a lot.
So don't blame us. We forgot.
I didn't. I was just like, wow, I'm really going to get by. Like,
Almost
they
made it.
Totally forgot.
Somebody screwed you over.
So mystery box at 8 o'clock after we give you the Say It for Sabrina phrase to hook you up with tickets for her show at Toyota Center.
And that's any tickets.
Sweet tickets, and we're going to even give you a ride to the show, which is going to be great.
That's pretty cool.
And-
Sam's gonna pick you up in her Jeep.
My gladiator. You can sit in the back.
She'll chauffeur you.
Exactly. You want the top down?
Coming
Your
up
dog's,
next,
your dog's in the back too.
Celebrity Scoop is going to be finding out who is winning the grand prize for the Eras Tour in Miami. We've been doing the Taylor Toss-Up for days and days, asking people to identify 3 very hard to identify Taylor Swift songs. Very hard to identify Taylor Swift songs. Of all the finalists, we're going to draw out the grand prize.
Are they going
winner.
to freak out or are they going to be stunned silent?
Let's find out.
And we're going to do it next on the Roula and Ryan Show. I'm so nervous.
From the big screen to the big house.
Roula and Ryan Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taquerias Arandas, and I am so nervous. I have like nervous pee. I think I have to go to the bathroom.
No, you can't go now.
Oh my gosh. We have been doing the Taylor Toss-Up for weeks. We have had so many people guess 3 Taylor Swift songs back to back, the 3 songs in a row, and they were getting more difficult with every guess. I mean, how many times did we even know those songs? Almost
Like,
none.
Sam,
I don't
write them
think I
down
got
because
them at all.
We're like, what is it, Sam? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Well,
But our Swifties know, and they figured it out. So if you became a finalist for the Taylor Toss-Up, this is the moment that you've been waiting for from Clean Sky Energy to give you a trip for 2 to Miami with hotel, with airfare, and you're going to be there in the stadium
And can you take one of
with
us?
whomever you want to take.
You can
Your
take
bestie.
whoever you
I
want.
guess it could be us.
Are
Our
we
mates
ready?
wouldn't like that. But
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think your wife's. Who's this woman that's
Go-
taking
go
you? Or
ahead.
who's this guy that's taking you?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
we
here we
have
go.
pulled the grand prize winner's name. Are y'all ready? Should I put her there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Katie Griffin, is that you?
Yes.
Katie Griffin, you're the grand prize winner.
Congratulations! You're going to go see Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh, Katie Griffin, you are going to Miami, the Eras Tour, brought to you by Clean Sky Energy. It is not on your dime. It is on theirs. You're just going to be there to scream it out.
Who are you going to take?
This is all for my daughter Bella. She's 14 and she's like the biggest Swiftie, so that's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh my God, best memories ever.
Guy.
Oh my God.
God, yeah, that'll
Best
be an
mother-daughter memory
experience.
ever. Oh my
It'll last
gosh.
her a lifetime.
Thank you.
So is she already in school or does she know?
Yes, she's at school. We were actually listening on the way this morning. She was like, "Set your alarm. Be ready. Don't give a poopy response."
Are you going to text her or are are you going to wait until she gets done with school?
Please film it.
I'm definitely going to wait.
Oh my gosh, please film
And
it.
if somebody hears it right now,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, your mom won.
I would go to the school and be like, oh, I'm here to have lunch with you. Oh, I'm going to pull her early.
There's some donuts.
Oh, Bella, you have a doctor's appointment. Time to get all the shots. All the shots are happening today. I got to pull her today.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh, Katie, we're so excited for you. Congratulations. Thanks so much for listening to the Roula and Ryan Show and to KRBE.
Thank you so
and we
much.
want to see all your pictures and all the things. We cannot wait for your big trip.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
All right, hang on the line. We'll get your information off the air and or get the rest of the information to you off the air about how this trip is going to work out. Now, it doesn't end there, guys, because we just keep on with the experiences. Now that Taylor is done and put to bed, we're getting Sabrina Carpenter now. She is on tour. She's coming to Houston October 27th. It's a Sunday night. We have a chance for you to win 4 sweet tickets to Sabrina Carpenter at the Toyota Center. And you get a ride to and from the show provided by Top Tier Chauffeur Services. It's all brought to you by Shell Federal Credit Union. And what we're going to do every single day at 8 o'clock, we're going to give you a phrase. Say it with Sabrina. We're going to give you a phrase. You have to know that phrase because then at 9 a.m., at 12 noon, at 3 p.m., and 5 p.m., we are going to ask you to be caller 104 to repeat back that phrase that you heard with us. The phrase has to be correct, and then you'll be a finalist. You'll be a finalist for the show. So say it with Sabrina. That's the next big tour.
And our listeners are awesome. This person just texted, I'm a 52-year-old woman. I do not even care about Taylor Swift, and I'm totally invested in the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Tickets.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, it's an experience. You will carry that memory with you for the rest of your life.
I'm as a parent.
Oh, my gosh.
Hearing her saying she's taking her 14-year-old. I mean, my daughter
so
loves
epic.
concerts.
Bonding.
That is so
bonding.
epic.
Yep.
That is so amazing. And then, so this is something you can, Katie can hang this over her daughter's head because, 14-year-olds, they're not full of stuff sometimes. They're like, what are you saying? Why are you talking like that? I'd be like, hello, we're going to the Eras Tour.
Yep.
You have to be an angel from this
Clean your room.
Yeah.
You'll be an angel. You do all the laundry. You'll do all the dishes. Look what mommy won. Look what mommy won. Look what mommy won. Don't make me take your brother. Don't make me take your brother.
Oh, that'd be the ultimate punishment.
I know, it's kind of funny. I was kind of going through that over the weekend with my own kids. My husband and I were, Eric was saying this last year, like, what's up with 13? What's up with 13?
Yeah, the middle school years are the
Or
worst.
even like 12, 11, 14. Like, it's just like there's not a lot of interest there in a lot of things, right? There's like, I don't know.
Is it just like this with girls and not boys?
I think it's
think
both.
so.
I think it's
Fingers
both.
crossed.
No, I think
No,
boys
boys are
also
still-
do it. Boys do it earlier, I think, where they're like, I don't know.
I feel like boys are harder
Oh.
until the teenage years. Then
Are
it kind
they?
of flips. I mean, boys are still crazy.
Mine's so sweet right now. I don't want him to be mean.
I don't think it would be mean.
I think I'll just put him in a headlock. Like I'm gonna be like one of those moms that's gonna like wrestle my kid. Like, you want to do something?
You're gonna make
It's
him-
on.
It's like those moms that when their sons play pee-wee football or something, and they do that one day where they
and
let
they go
the,
and tackle the kid. That's
it's the
totally.
mom-
they do that?
the mom versus the boy. The boy
It's all
has-
over Instagram.
Oh, really?
the kid's got the
no.
gear. He's got his pads on, and he runs towards his mom. The mom just knocks him on his ass.
Yes.
Are you
That's so
serious?
I'm still the mom.
humiliating.
How
Yeah.
old are these kids?
Were they 10?
Probably like 10.
Oh my God! If my 10-year-old came at me with his football pads on and a helmet, he'd knock me out.
But he's also 5'10".
Oh, that's true. MJ is very tall.
Yeah.
People have not seen my children. They're very tall.
Right. So you, maybe not. Santi's a
Yeah,
short
I'll
cake.
show you during
so
the
I'll be
break.
okay.
Somebody's a short king.
Short stack.
He's fine. He's starving.
What's going down in H-Town?
Okay, we have something serious to cover here right now. Law enforcement and family members have identified the teenager who was shot and killed as he drove to pick up his girlfriend Friday night. Family members say 19-year-old Cody Johnson was on his way to Katy to pick up his girlfriend. He was shot. Now, they life-flighted him and unfortunately passed away. The deadly shooting happened around 8 p.m. Friday night, and this is at the 23,600 block of Katy Freeway on the westbound service road, and that's near Grand Parkway.
There's an all call for witnesses.
Yes. So the Harris County Sheriff's Office said the shooting may have stemmed from a road rage incident. Crime Stoppers is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in this case. Now, the Johnson family said that he lived in Missouri City. He had just graduated from Ridgepoint High School in the spring. He was supposed to start a new job on Tuesday. Whole life ahead of him. And
And that's what's
somebody took
crazy.
it.
Somebody
Sucks.
shot somebody. Like somebody shot somebody on the freeway and just kept on driving like it's nothing. Now that kid has passed away. His family is wrecked and nobody knows what happened. Isn't that the strangest?
So if you have any information, please reach out to Crime
These are things you got to
Stoppers.
talk to your kids about. Like,
Yes.
My daughter the other day told my wife, she's like, oh, I was driving, and there's a place I think called La La Land or something. She gets drinks from this place in Shepherd. And she's driving, and she looked over this guy, said, hey, roll your window down. And he's like, where'd you get that drink from?
No.
I'm like, what
Not
are
you,
doing?
trafficker.
You've never talked to anybody.
Not you,
Never.
trafficker. Oh, no. Yes,
Remember
because
that
now
one-
you got to teach your daughter about the wobbly wheel
The
scam.
scam where they
Yeah.
say, hey, something's wrong with your wheel and that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
pull over. We'll check your wheel.
I paid
and
extra
then
for
they
that
rob you or
OnStar
kidnap
thing. I'm
you.
like, you hit that OnStar thing. You don't talk to
No,
anybody.
do not talk to
No.
anybody. I mean, this whole thing about
Kids are just, they think people are nice. Like, unfortunately, most people are nice, but all it takes is one person to be a
if you were on
scumbag.
I-10 and 99, did they say what time in the story, Ryan?
About 8 p.m. is when this happened.
I-10 and 99. If you were traveling on the Katy Freeway at I-10 and 99 around that time and you saw anything, his car was a red Camaro with gold wheels.
Yeah.
It was a red Camaro with gold wheels. I mean, someone's got to have
that's got to be
something.
a easy car to
I'm sorry, it was a
find.
black Camaro
Black?
with gold
red
rims.
was-
Black, not red.
Gold rims.
Black Camaro with gold rims.
That's
They're
okay.
saying it was a muscle car. It was a true muscle car, and it was loud. And he loved cars. They got him that car. Sometimes people.
So he was in that car.
Oh, he was in that car.
That's not what we're looking
Yeah.
at.
What
That's
are we
not the
looking
car that
for?
was-
That's what I thought.
We don't know.
We don't know.
No,
don't know.
if you saw, I'm saying that car name because if you were on I-1099 and you saw a black Camaro with gold rims, that's the kid that was shot.
Okay, so do we know
So
the
we
other
don't
vehicle?
we don't know anything. We know nothing, Kevin. That's what's so
But maybe you
sad for
saw
the
that
family.
car and some other car and kind of
Like
Aged
tussle.
It's just
a little
a
bit.
tragic story. They say that he loved life. He was an athlete. This is according to his mom. He'd make you laugh through your sides. And
I mean, the
his
thing
family
is,
is just
And
devastated.
the thing is about the black Camaro with gold rims, just being in that car, some people some guys are like, oh, what, you think you have some car? And they're like menacing. You know what I mean? Like people
Well,
are
speed up
menacing. If you have a nice car or a fast car or a noisy car.
Yes, or a lifted truck. They
Yes. They think you're
automatically
ready
either ready for it or like I'll even put my windows up there super tinted so I don't have to look at them because they want something. They're ready to.
What is that?
Yeah.
What's that testosterone in people's brains? They're like, oh, look at that lifted truck. I bet he wants to tussle.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm just at the red light. I know what you're doing.
Well, if you've got any information, please reach out to Crime Stoppers 222-TIPS.
Is that Cher? You're gonna die.
Do you believe in this?
Kevin just singing Cher.
Yeah.
Enjoying life.
He's totally clueless. There's a guy next to him ready for a fight. All right, coming up next, we will give you the Say It for Sabrina phrase, and we're going to put Ryan Chase in the mystery box.
Crap.
3 times and you're out on Try It Tuesday. He's a non-trier, more than 3 times. Thanks, listeners, for
You gotta put him
reminding us we
twice.
got to put him in the
Thanks
mystery
a
box.
lot.
We'll be back with that next on the Roula and Ryan Show.